Most people fail because they let fear dictate their destiny. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping into the unknown. They tiptoe through life, hoping to make it safely to death, never realizing that the greatest risk is not taking one. They have dreams locked inside their hearts, suffocating under the weight of doubt. They want more, but they've convinced themselves that more is not for them. And so they settle, they make excuses. They say, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow turns into never, and one day they wake up and realize that life has passed them by. But you, yes you, have a choice. You can choose to stop making excuses and start making moves. You can choose to rewrite the script that society has handed you. You can choose to fight for the life you deserve. It won't be easy. You will face obstacles, you will fail, you will be laughed at, you will want to quit. But hear me and hear me well. Your destiny is bigger than your difficulties. Your purpose is stronger than your pain. The struggle is necessary because pressure makes diamonds, fire forges steel, and adversity builds champions. You've got to get hungry. You've got to want it like you want to breathe. You've got to be willing to do what others won't so you can have what others don't. Success is not given, it is earned, it is fought for, it is clawed for, it is taken. It requires discipline, commitment, and an unshakable belief in yourself. There will be days when you don't feel like showing up, days when quitting seems like the only option. But in those moments, you must remember why you started. You must remember the people who doubted you, the pain of being average, the regret of playing small. And you must push forward because the only way you lose is if you give up. I don't know what dream is burning inside of you. I don't know what mountain you're trying to climb. But I do know this. If you want it bad enough, if you refuse to quit, if you are willing to outwork, outlast, and outfight everyone else, you will win. You will defy the odds. You will make the impossible possible. And one day, when you look back at the struggle, you will realize it was never about proving them wrong. It was always about proving yourself right. Now is the time. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Get up, get to work, go claim what's yours, because greatness is in you, and it's time for the world to see it. Most people fail because they settle. They get comfortable with an average life, convincing themselves that their dreams are unrealistic or out of reach. They accept jobs they hate, relationships that drain them, and circumstances that don't serve them because stepping into the unknown feels too risky. But settling is a slow death. The moment you decide that good enough is enough, you start losing your fire. The people who succeed in life are the ones who refuse to settle, the ones who demand more from themselves, and the ones who keep pushing even when the world tells them to stop. Fear is the biggest dream killer. It whispers lies that keep you stagnant. It tells you that if you try, you might fail. If you step out, you might be judged. If you dream too big, you might look foolish. But the truth is, fear is only as powerful as you allow it to be. The most successful people feel fear just like everyone else, but they act anyway. Fear never leaves. You just have to learn to move forward despite it. The only way to defeat fear is to confront it head on and refuse to let it dictate your destiny. Excuses will destroy your future. People always have reasons why they can't start. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. I don't know the right people. These are just lies disguised as logic. The truth is, successful people don't make excuses, they make adjustments. They find ways to work with what they have. They take the first step, even when the path isn't clear. Every excuse you make is another chain holding you back from the life you deserve. The day you stop making excuses is the day you take control of your future. Pain and struggle are necessary for success. Everyone wants success, but very few are willing to endure the discomfort that comes with it. The gym hurts before your body gets stronger. Late nights and early mornings drain you before the rewards come. Failures pile up before breakthroughs happen. This is the price of greatness. If success were easy, everyone would have it. The question isn't whether you'll struggle. The question is whether you're willing to push through it. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger, more resilient, and better prepared for the life you want. Hunger separates winners from losers. Some people wish for success, while others demand it from life. The difference is hunger. When you're hungry for something, you don't wait for it to come to you. You go after it with everything you have. You wake up earlier, stay up later, and do what others aren't willing to do. You don't let rejection stop you. You don't let failure discourage you. You keep moving, keep grinding, keep pushing. The people who win in life are not always the smartest or the most talented, but they are always the hungriest. Success requires discipline and commitment. Motivation is temporary. It fades when you're tired, when progress is slow, and when setbacks hit. That's why discipline is the real key to success. It's doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's showing up when no one is watching. It's keeping your promises to yourself, even when quitting seems easier. Commitment means you stay the course no matter how long it takes. Winners don't rely on feelings, they rely on habits. They train themselves to do the hard things until they become second nature. The only way to fail is to quit. Every successful person has faced setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. The difference between them and everyone else is they didn't quit. They learned, they adapted, and they kept going. Failure is not the end unless you make it the end. The people who achieve their dreams are the ones who refuse to stay down. They keep swinging, keep fighting, and keep showing up. If you take quitting off the table, success becomes inevitable. It may take longer than expected, but as long as you persist, you will win. Now is the time to take action. The biggest lie people tell themselves is that they'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next year. And before they know it, their dreams are buried under years of procrastination. There is no perfect time to start. There is no magic moment where everything lines up. The only time you have is now. Success belongs to those who take action today, who move forward even when they're not ready, and who refuse to let time slip away. Your future depends on what you do in this moment. Act now. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It is mindset, hunger, and relentless action. Most people fail because they settle, let fear control them, and make excuses instead of finding solutions. They avoid struggle, lack discipline, and quit when things get tough. But the ones who beat the odds are those who refuse to accept mediocrity. They embrace the pain, push past fear, and stay committed long after the motivation fades. They understand that failure is part of the process, but quitting is not an option. Your dreams are within reach, but they require sacrifice, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in yourself. No one is coming to hand you success. No one is going to fight for your future except you. And the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to take action right now. You are capable of more than you realize. You have greatness inside of you, but it's up to you to unleash it. No more waiting. No more excuses, no more fear. The time is now. Step up, rise above, and go claim what's yours.